You guys, all right, so I had a breakthrough in therapy, or no, I didn't yet. But I got instructions that I think that what I mean is I was told something in therapy that I recognize as being the most important thing to improve my life. What is that?
That's
but I haven't.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said. Oh, guys, he looked at his phone for a minute. Oh, I had a breakthrough in therapy. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I didn't yet. But, comedy isn't easy.
But what I mean is I got the tools now, and I need to learn how to use them. Like, I walked out, and I was like, yeah, I got it. It's the word mirror. It's the thing that I haven't been doing. I always thought when you talk to people, like, the reason it's exhausting is because you're putting energy into them. So somebody goes like, my hair is important. And then you're like, you think in your head, you go like, you're a fucking vampire. And it's like, how do I look at you without feeling your soul screaming? But you like that's not your job. You don't have to give up your own energy. You become a mirror. That's what you're supposed to do. But I haven't done it yet. I walked out going, I'm going to go try that, and then I was like, hey, like someone was like, can I borrow $1? And I was like, you'd like $1? And then I stopped trying it because the guy was like...
That's what you're supposed to do, just repeat what they say?
Well, you're supposed to reflect who they are.
Okay, let's try it.
But you have to put your shirt on like the other way. It has
Should
to
we
be
try it?
No, the people are interested in themselves. Everyone's, they come to you.
Not me.
You're very contrarian. That's great about you. You're interesting. I love, it's amazing how you interrupt. I love your phone and your glasses.
Telling me lucky.
I saw Kate getting the mail the other day. You're a lucky guy.
Yeah. What?
She got a lot of mail.
Hey, Dan, my hair is very important to me.
Sounds like it. Tell me more about your hair.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
Know,
just
well,
repeating.
She wasn't like telling me don't throw. I was just saying, like, it was right at the end of the session. She's like, do that thing where you're a mirror, and I was like, wait, a mirror? You mean like 4 Agreements? How we're all mirrors and smoke and light? She's like, what the fuck? No. I can't authorize you reading that poison. I'm a fucking therapist. No, she likes it. I told her I read it. She's like, that's fine. She says, as long as the 5th agreement is you keep coming to me. I was like, no, the 5th agreement is he had his son write a book. Okay. She's like, I heard you talk about that, episode 300. Okay. I was like, you listen to the show? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, I'll keep coming to you. She's like, you're not going to get better. I'm like, okay. She's never listened to the show. Where was I? Mirror. Oh, she just said be a mirror, and I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, people want to when someone puts out an emotional bid, for instance, if you're in a couple, like is somebody saying, look at that thing over there, or I did this thing today, or whatever. They're not saying necessarily. They don't have the time to say, or they're like, I have something to say, and I've thought it through. And it's the most important thing in the world, and it's so worthy of your attention, and it says so much about me, and also, it's a lot of times we're just like little, animals. We're just like touching each other verbally, of course. We're just like, yeah. So I have this problem, like small talk, like I can't, and it's like I'm sure a lot of my audience has small talk problems. I think, whether you have ADD or Asperger's, that's really the 2 groups in my audience. But both have a problem with small talk because it's like kind of like, I don't know, it engages the logical part of your brain, and you're like, well, what do you mean? Why are you like, I don't know what you're telling me, man. But it's not that simple either. It's not like we're Spock and we want people to just make sense. It's like it's like some people say shit just because they want to talk. I don't fucking know yet. But like I always thought it was like we all have energy. Like, I have a bucket of energy when I wake up. You have a bucket of energy. Some people have a hole in the bottom of their bucket of energy. They're called executives. No, I don't. I had to riff a thing. I don't know whatever. But like some people, you've met those people. They're just like, hey, what about me? And you're like, oh, you. And you pour some in, and because the hole's not that big, it kind of fills up a little bit. And then you're like, wait, it's Wednesday. Didn't you say, hey, what about me on Tuesday? And you slowly learn over time that they're a vampire. Like, they're gonna suck all of your juice into their bucket, and theirs has no bottom, yours does, but yours doesn't fill that fast because you have dignity. But it's not necessarily like that. People can just radiate things. Like, I radiate shame. I have so much shame that if everyone lets me, the fucking buckets would overflow with it. Like, no one wants to deal with my shame. Like, I
love it.
I'm just trying. It certainly fills a show out after we run out of shit. I mean, United leggings forever 12. That's it. I don't know why I keep looking at this, but like I think there are people who are good at that thing that we tease therapists for when they listen and then they repeat what you said back to you. They go like, what I'm hearing is this and that, but like you can do that emotionally. You don't even have to really actually say the words. Yeah. It's just that you could perceive yourself as a mirror, and it's about them. It's not about you. It's like your job in the conversation is for them to have some time to work some shit out, and that can actually be good for them. And you're a mirror, so you're a passive role, but you're like actively like helping them.
Yeah.
Right? It's called listening.
Or a first date.
Or a date.
It's called a first date, because on your first date, you're like, what? Yes, more. You're chill. What? Your dad, he was underwater. Oh, man. But as we get familiar with people, we're like, God damn, underwater, I heard the first time. Jesus Christ. But truthfully, you'd always be super satisfied if you stayed interested in the shit that was around you.
Yeah, because nobody. Yeah, I mean, if you stayed in the moment.
Being a mirror is not just like listening. It's like saying like not like you can just reflect what they're saying back at them, because that's why they're talking, right?
Yeah, I think it's like it's like key. Like, you don't have to just mockingly repeat back or make a photocopy but like, it's just listening, I guess. I had to think of it as a mirror, because otherwise I was thinking of it as like an exchange. Like, oh, I'm giving you energy. When do I get it back? I'm giving you time. That just came from Minecraft. Now I can play Minecraft less time. No, I'm a mirror. No, I'm getting fucked out of Minecraft time. All right, well. But if you're a mirror, okay, it doesn't apply to time. You're still fucking me out of time. I could be playing Minecraft.